Hello, everybody. Welcome to the daily. What are we doing? We're doing political tarot readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. And I just wanted to point out today. I saw these. I had to do this because the looks on these different peeps. It was like, and there was one that had sunglasses. It was like, it's the Peep Mafia. So we have the Peep Mafia here today with us. Yeah. Nice Easter basket you got here. Shame if something would have happened to it. You not a peep out of you. Have to pay some protection chocolate. So anyway, so we have the Peep Mafia with us today to help us through with the questions. Okay. All right. Thank you for being here. Let's see. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. And we have epic troll slayers who keep us safe. So if you are watching this on replay, hello, you can go down in the description box. All the questions are laid out, and I timestamp them as I go. So I have my questions for today. I do 12 at 12. And actually, I think I've got 13, and there's something I want to talk about right up front. A little discussion we should have about hexing, I think. But I'm trying to think what else. I'm juggling so much in my head right now. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America, feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That's an ongoing thing. We have epic troll slayers, to whom I am eternally grateful. And anything in the chat in all caps is how you communicate with me. Other than that, please just type normally. People have whole conversations and are really supportive of each other. And why is my nose running? Quit it. All right, nose, you didn't run that by central processing before you started running. Oh. All right. So just at 2:45 in, let's just have a quick discussion on about 3 minutes. Hexing Putin. There was a discussion going on in the chat about whether it's a good idea, bad idea. Okay, here's the thing. There was a discussion about you shouldn't hex anybody. Other people saying that there are people hexing, sending hexes against Putin in various places, including Ukraine, and other people saying you shouldn't do that, you should never do that, and we're just trying to actually raise the vibration, but others are saying no, and back and forth. I think this can be kind of settled a little bit, sort of, maybe. At least I have an opinion. I think that's probably more accurate. I just have an opinion. I have my 2 cents to throw into this. We are in a sea of energy. You put out energy, and you will tend to be drawn to things, and things and people will be drawn to you when there's an energetic match. When you're of a similar vibration, it's not perfect. Otherwise, good people would never have, be attacked by bad people. But in general, it will certainly help you live your life better. And I say you build your house on the high road, next to the high road, and you will have a good life. You will not have an easy life, but you will have a good life. You're much more likely to have a good life. So when you are sending your energy out, in general, now I'm not talking about Ukraine yet, we're going to get to that, but in general, of course, you want to send positive energy out because you want to keep your own vibration high. And by sending good vibrations out, good energy out, asking for divine energy to come down and raise the vibration. That helps you, but it helps people around you. It helps your surroundings, even the room, your own house, apartment, the rooms you live in. The energy is kind of a kind of blowback-ish type thing where you end up with good energy all around you. So in general, that's what you want to do. Anything that will raise the vibration and raise the vibration in the world. However, something to keep in mind, we have free will. We have the ability to attack people physically, psychically. I'm not saying we should, but in self-defense, and if we're trying to stop someone who has committed atrocities, and we cannot physically hold them accountable, and we decide that we're going to do something psychically, you have two options. You either need to raise the vibration up so high that they either grow a conscience or all of the people around them do. Now, what happens if you're dealing with psychopaths? Raising the vibration will give good luck to good things. But if you're strictly talking about stopping atrocities, pouring good energy into it, you have to pour in vast amounts. And would it work? Now, on the opposite end, what you can do is, in extreme circumstances, is you can just pour negative energy at somebody. Just bombard them with negative energy. Just trying to, like, Putin's energy vibration level is already quite low. But if you're just bombarding him with more and more negative energy, just more and more, at first, he's probably going to feel quite comfortable with it. It's like, oh, I'm already at this low vibration. This is great. But as more and more of it comes in, it overloads the system. And you have to pour in enough negative energy that it's either going to break him down psychically, break him down physically, or destroy, disintegrate the support around him, and maybe even affect some computers or other things going on. So if anybody wants to do something about Putin psychically, you've got two options. You either have to just flood him with positive energy and everyone around him, or you have to flood him with negative energy and just pull him down. So you've got to either yank him up or you've got to yank him down. From me in my safe home, nice life, cute with the cute kitties, with you guys, you great people, I don't really think I want to be tearing somebody down, because do I want to be surrounded by that heinous energy? Do I want it all over? Do I want to risk getting the kitties ill, because it can make them sick, it can make me sick? But if I was one of the women or children, or I was around the women and children and some men who were heinously abused, it can be cathartic to take all that rage and pain and defend yourself psychically. And even if it's after the fact. And I am not about to say to anyone who has been through that. Oh, no, no, no. You've got to do peace and love and turn the other cheek and all of that kind of thing. I'm not going to tell somebody that. You do what you need to do. You need what you need to do to be safe. You do what you need to do to be whole, to get some form of justice. You do what you need to do. And as I'm sitting here talking about this, I literally feel like I'm about to hurl. I mean, there's awful, awful energy. And I just want to put that out there, that debate, there was a debate in the chat. No, 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 you should always do the higher energy, the love. And someone else was saying, no, if you're Ukrainian, you have, there are people coming together to send to hex Putin. I think it's up to you. There's free will, and I think there's definitely a defense that people can be on. And when it comes, do I believe in violence? No, but do I believe in self-defense? Oh, heck yeah! So I just wanted to throw that out there. That I think it's a more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a more straightforward question. I think with a lot of things to do with sending out energy, praying, hexing, whatever, I think there can be a lot of talk as if it's separate from the real world, but it's part of the real world. We are in a sea of energy, and we are giving off energy, and what we do with it is up to us. So am I going to do it? No. Am I going to hex Putin? No, I'm not. And also there's the question of, if I'm trying to raise the vibration really high and these other people are hexing Putin, are we going to cancel each other out? And I'm going to guess no, but I'm going to ask. And if you guys have, Deborah Murphy saying, I blessed all my bullies and forgave them. And when they came and apologized, they were shocked. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. Lynette saying there's also a middle ground. Binding just keeps them from hurting people. Could be. Thank you, Fran. So just the positive and negative energy, is it balancing each other out? Linda Sandoval says, no, it won't cancel each other out. I don't think so either, but I figured we should look. Well, that's Putin's victory. And it's walking over bloody ground. 3 of Pentacles. Whoops. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles, Moon. No. The positive energy feels like it's actually affecting the people. I'm not even necessarily getting like Putin and then the people directly around him. I'm getting like one step out from there. It's raising vibrations. Putin and the people around him, their energy is a cesspit. another happy medium. There would be a binding spell, could be a one happy medium. Another happy medium would be a mirror. It's the mirror ball, where you picture a sphere that's mirrored on the inside, and you picture that around the person, so that whatever they give off rebounds on them quickly. They give off good energy, good things will happen to them. If they give off negative energy, like invading a country that isn't theirs and condoning the most heinous human rights abuses and atrocities, that should hopefully rebound on him quickly. So that's what I'm getting there. How much of an effect is it having? How much are our prayers, our prayers, hexing, whatever, all our moving energy, changing where the energy is going? How much of an effect is that having? Oh, this is really awful. I thought I would just need the Tums for later, but no, I need some now because it's a cesspool. It is the nastiest, stinkiest cesspool. The thing about this card, the Ace of Cups, is that it's actually, cup is rising out of down here, this water. That's lotus. Your lotus flowers down here, and lotus flowers, whatnot, they grow in icky swamp water, and that's one of that's why the lotus is such a symbol of purity and higher thinking and what have you, because it's this beautiful thing that rises out of the muck. And this cup is really rising out of the muck. So that's trying to raise the vibration. But it feels like when you're trying to raise Putin's vibration, I'm getting a big good luck. Sorry. Knight of Cups. Nine of Pentacles, Star, Four of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. As I was playing these cards, I started getting images of World War II. We don't need to go to war right now. But from 1939 on, we needed to. And then, of course, once Pearl Harbor happened, we really needed to. And then you get your guns and you get your bombs and you go destroy things. So what I'm getting is, yes, stick to hope, live your life, be the best person you can be. But I'm also getting, we have to live in the physical world, and there is a psychic aspect to that. And if necessary, do what you need to do for self-defense, and again, like I said, it could be cathartic to take all of your rage and pain, like the victims, and just pour that straight at Putin as best you can. I'm not gonna condemn somebody for that. That can be righteous. Sarah says, from what I'm understanding of what you're saying, if you're a regular person and not directly affected, keep your vibration high. If you've been directly hurt, you can volley that low energy back. Well, I don't think it's a matter of can. I don't think, in the same way, I don't think you should, like the U.S. in World War II. I don't think we should, go into this incredible war footing and go start bombing places right now. Just like, all right, we're just going to go bomb Japan and bomb, pick a country and go off and do, should we do that? No. But there are times and places where peace and love, I don't think it's going to cut it. But they're few and far between. And so I know this is somewhat controversial, but I do believe in self-defense. And I do believe that we have free will and we have the ability to manipulate this kind of psychic energy for a reason. In the same way, when we went to fight the Nazis. So, and certainly, and I was specifically pointing out the instances of the people who were directly involved. But you do what you feel is best. You take on whatever negative energy you feel comfortable taking on, and if you think that sending negative energy against Putin is a really terrible, terrible thing to do, think of all the people who want to end him completely and would in a heartbeat. So it's up to you. Sarah says, okay. All right, so I will, Claudia says 20,000 estimated deaths in Mariupol. Yeah. All right. Lisa Graham, do no further harm. And there were conscientious objectors in World War II. Totally great. Totally. Absolutely. There were conscientious objectors who won medals for bravery and deserved them. Absolutely. So I don't think it's personally, I don't think it's a cut and dried situation. I don't think it's a always positive energy, never any exceptions. I don't think there are many exceptions, but I think there are some. I think it depends. And so that's, Be Kind says righteous anger is okay. It's the only thing that has changed many atrocities in the world. Yeah. And, there are the number that on a much, much smaller scale, I've gotten a lot of blowback over the couple of, the couple of years, how many years have I been doing this now? 3, 4. Blowback for people saying that I'm spreading hate, that I'm negative. Matter of fact, one person said, well, negativity is your shtick. But this is my way of speaking out, because I will not be silent while my country potentially, has been on the edge of falling into authoritarianism. I will not be silent. Does that mean I'm going to get up here and I'm going to try to, I'm going to tell jokes. But I'm also going to be disgusted, and I'm going to insult people, and that could be pretty negative. But I'm not going to sit by and just be silent. And if that's my shtick, then that's my shtick. However anybody wants to see it, I will not be silent. I will speak out, and I will call these people heinous. And that's negative, but I am not going to let the Donald Trumps and Marjorie Taylor Greens of the world take over this country, not without me speaking out. And I will protest in the streets, and I will, there are, I know back when I started this channel, I remember, I'm sure you guys remember too, back when Trump first took office, there was talk about, were Muslims going to be rounded up and put into camps? What were you going to do about it? All of these things that we're fighting against. Calling Donald Trump the human embodiment of all 7 deadly sins and one of the most vile human beings, and the only reason he isn't the worst U.S. president ever is because Andrew Jackson managed to be an actual. He was going for genocide and partly succeeded. So thank you guys. Thank you, Sherry H. So yes, Rass and Reeds create good trouble. So anyway, I know this is controversial, and I know not everybody's going to agree with me, and that's fine. Who's that? Selma from California, my first live stream. Nice. Welcome. Sorry, I'm still juggling too much stuff in my head. Welcome, Selma. And Lynott says the French resistance would not have happened without righteous anger. Yes, exactly. So I just wanted to throw this out there. I thought it was something worth talking about. And now you know where I stand. So, and oh yes, I've gotten quite a bit of pushback. You read on this horrible energy every day. You're just, oh yeah, I've gotten all kind of criticism for doing political tarot. I get criticism about, from people who think this is the devil's work or something stupid. And then I get, of course, pushback from people on the right, but I get pushback from people on the left too. I'm promoting anger. I'm perpetuating the negativity. I'm blah, 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 blah. If we weren't, if Trump and Marjorie Taylor Greene and their ilk were not trying to overthrow our democracy, I wouldn't do this. I'd do something else. I got plenty to do. Seriously, I have my to-do list is like this. So, yep. And Lynott says justice doesn't always happen on its own. Okay. All right. Let's move on to some questions. And thank you. Oh, no, Selma, you didn't interrupt. Alexandra says, talking about you being negative, surrounded by peeps is kind of silly. Marie Wells, I really wanted to help the other day reading on Putin, then Chernobyl. That was a lot. That's true. The energy gets really gnarly. Michelle says, you keep doing you just as you are. Thank you, Michelle. And you do too, because you're awesome. I like that. Linda Sue is going to do a freezer spell. You put Putin's name, also the butcher of Syria's general name in my freezer. Bind them from progress. Do it. Absolutely. So, thank you. Okay. I've talked a lot, but I just felt like that was important. So anyway, let's come back to some domestic stuff. And the shooting in, let me see, the Brooklyn subway. Is it? Do they know that? Is it? Do they know if it's domestic, if it's international, if it's? And it's up to 16 people were shot. What the heck is wrong with people? Why not? First of all, I like your name. Telling the truth with those bossy nails. Sarah says the guy hasn't been caught yet. Oh, it was more than one, wasn't it? Was it one or was it more than one? I'm under the impression it was more than one. And because locking the doors on a train is not an easy thing to do. Taylor B says they expect everyone to live. Good. Oh, good, good, good. One that we know of, one shooter. Okay, thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Mimi says they're still searching for the guy. They're working on it. Okay, Marcia Hostetler saying the 16 have been injured. 10 shots so far. 10 shots so far. One set off a smoke bomb. Okay. Hanged man. Well, you don't need me to tell you that somebody who would do something like that is feeling like they're out of choices and they're out of that their life is over. Two of Swords, Knight of Swords, Four of Swords, 10 of Wands, Strength. This is the decision made, but this feels like law enforcement. Sarah's saying, I know there's one shooter, but I doubt he acted alone. It seems too coordinated. This feels like a burden. They're going to like bring in a group, like a number of people who were involved to shut this thing down. I don't know if the shooter, I'm guessing it's a him, I don't know. The shooter themselves, I don't know if they're going to survive. I'm not sure they want to. Man, the energy on this is just desperation. Just the most incredible desperation. And I'm trying to figure out if it is a male. Okay, thank you, Lilibel. Is it foreign? Lynette says it feels domestic, possibly militia. Some other people are asking if it's Russia. Oh, look, a death card. Surprise. Lilibel says helicopters are buzzing overhead. Oh, gosh. Is this foreign or domestic? Well, it's not like the intelligence agencies are saying, oh, well, we'll just wait till there's more. We'll just see. No, they're like, there's been an incident. Everybody check everything. Is there going to be more? Is it coordinated with something else? Blah, 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 blah. Katie Arbuckle saying, asking, should I turn on the news? Oh, I don't know. 6 of Cups. The dream of a happy family. And it was foolish to think that. This is sad. I am getting despair, like wanting to just break down, sobbing, bleakness. His life is over. Justice, 6 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Page of Wands. I hope not. I hope what I'm getting is not what's going on, because I'm getting, how do I put this? Because I know there are little ears out there listening. So let's just say chewing on some metal. There may be some chewing on some metal. But it's like that meme that jokes about, it's a telenovela, and it's this the writing on the bottom says cries in Spanish. This kind of despair, this kind of, well, there's despair, but it's this bleakness. There's no future. This person has no, it's the end of their lives. They're convinced. That doesn't actually tell me whether it's foreign or domestic. Some things are universal. Foreign and domestic. Is this a large thing, small? There are multiple people involved. I'd say there are multiple people involved. King of Pentacles, King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. All right. Well, I'm not getting like crazed teenager. Oh, thank you, Petrus. The kitties appreciate that. 5 of Wands. 5 of Swords, Strength. 3 of Cups. We're going to be okay. They will shut this down. Brothers. In some form, Sarah, yes. Brothers in arms, or genetic brothers. I'm just getting the emotions. All right. Hang on. Let me just put those down. Let me see what I can get. Is this foreign or domestic? Wands, Queen of Pentacles, 3 of... all right. So all I'm getting is this is Paula Vela says suspect described as a tall, heavy-built black man. Okay. Chaos Mage says both. This is... yeah. I'm not getting clear energy one way or the other. I'm just going to be honest. But I'm getting that law enforcement will definitely shut this down. And I'm not getting one person. I'm getting... there are men around him, like brothers he will never see again, or it's weird. Thank you, Michaela. Thank you, Michaela. Thank you. All right, that's all I'm getting. All right, at 41 minutes in, Jan Berry has a question. What, with the sale of guns going up, is it the left arming or is it the right? Good question. Sale of guns are going up. Is it the left arming or the right? Right. I'm just like, oh, I wonder, and it was just like, right. It's like, okay. Thanks. It was a little loud. Okay, the gun sales going up, not good energy. Oh, nay. King of Swords. Thank you, Justin's mom. Thank you. King of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. Justice. Page of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. Swords. Pentacles. Republic. It's on the right. And I wonder if I just kind of picked up that like gun law is getting better. Oh, now that's a stretch, but that's what this feels like. It's extreme fear that guns are going to be taken away from people. Gun sales stopping, something. But I think laws are going to get better. It's going to take time, but yeah. So that was pretty easy. All right. Alexandra Bellino says maybe they're stocking up just in case. Could be. Oh, boy. All right. Onwards and upwards. 4430. Okay, this is going to be... I said I was going to do this the other day, so let's just do this now. have my last bite of my breakfast. And I'm going to do an overloaded Celtic spread on the January 6th Commission and Trump. Here. All right. Oh my gosh, this desk is filthy. If I had realized I was doing an overloaded Celtic, I would have cleaned up if I'd known you were coming. All right. January 6th Select Committee. Alexander Bellino says, get your Tom Tandy. Oh, I may. January 6th Select Committee and Trump. Oh my gosh, there's so much information. All right. All right, going down here. And put this over. We'll see if I have to get rid of the peeps, but they won't have to. January 6th Select Committee. It seems like the fastest way to anchor onto the energy is actually Liz Cheney. There are other people on the committee, but boy, she's really become the face of it. January 6th Select Committee and Donald Trump. All right. To stop this from ever happening again. This is legal, putting things to bed, legal settling things. Silence, we're done. Cross your T's, dot your I's. Putting things together so this never happens again. The January 6th insurrection never happens again. All right. In the past, Wheel of Fortune. Well, it certainly took long enough. But we got there. Center of the reading. Magician. It's the people standing up saying, we're not putting up with this. And, it took a while to even get the commission going. But I think I want to say, didn't Swalwell start his legal case against Trump and the insurrection even before the January 6th Select Committee started? Hanging above, huge amounts of information. Come on. There. There was a lot of there was a lot of trauma after January 6th. A lot of sleepless nights, a lot of people afraid, a lot of people's kids scared that mommy or daddy wasn't going to come home. There's huge amounts of information, plus there's the emotional burden, and that's what's hanging over this. The base of the reading, attempted theft. And this is careful consideration, searching, the wise man. Okay, so that's there. All right, home environment of the January 6th Select Committee. So I guess what's going on. Thank you, Ann Moss. Thank you. Home environment. This is a big deal. This is for the whole, I mean, this is to save democracy. That's the whole enchilada. And it came close, it came within, spitting distance of ending, and that's just not acceptable. Now, I believe we would have gotten it back myself, but all right, hopes and fears. Hoping to put some people in prison hoping some people will go to prison. They can't do it themselves, but hoping some people who were involved will go to prison. What other people see: Trump swanning around. Just the man, not the emperor, just a guy. The challenge: Republican refusal. We're not going to help you. We're not going to testify. We're going to call this partisan no matter what you do. That's the problem. And there's talk that the DOJ may even not be going after Trump or some of these people because they're afraid, of unrest or all this kind of stuff. It's like, look, that kind of stuff is going to happen anyway. So keep us safe by doing your job. Seriously, no one is above the law. Make that clear, and we'll be safe in the long run. All right, near future 1 and 2, and then final outcome 1, 2, and 3. So near future 1, near future 2. Well, it's Trump's base of power, the whole Mar-a-Lago crew. There's judgment. So that's coming. So I'm going to guess that these are the hearings that may start in May. Final outcome 1. Final outcome 2. Final outcome 3. Republicans, they don't have a leg to stand on. They can't knock this down. Look, this is the text message. This is what this person testified. This is out of their own mouth. This is out of their own records. They can't really argue. And these are these old-fashioned flash bulbs you'd get on cameras back in the day. Cameras, shining a bright light. This is hearings, and this is Democrats who often come up as pages of cups, actually looking much stronger. So, and we've got Trump the man here. So will they refer Trump to the DOJ? Trump, you pathetic worm. Whew, yeah, that would be a big deal. That would be a very big deal. And just for now. Oh, wussy Democrats don't ever do anything. Trump dynasty. Everything the Trump dynasty did to try to overturn the election. The initiatives they took. Big time judgment. All right. There we go. There's a possibility, but I'm a bit leery of the DOJ right now. I really want to see what they do about Navarro and Scavino, whatever, is that his name? And Meadows. $55. DOJ going after Trump. Let's check in on that. DOJ going after Trump potentially. Put my planner back up here so it's not quite as deafening. DOJ going after. Yes. There are multiple investigations going on in the DOJ that revolve around Trump in some way, shape, or form is what it feels like. Things Trump tried to knock down norms, tried to knock down laws or things that were he certainly blew through all of the norms, but he was trying to knock down democracy as people were trying to knock down democracy. All right, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Eight of Cups, Devil, Nine of Swords. Yeah. There was a plan that was put in motion, absolute corruption, sword of truth, evidence being collected, and the damage done if people are not held to account. I don't usually get this kind of strong energy from the DOJ going after Trump, but I'm getting it today. Yes, that's true, Fran. Since he is the most honest person God ever made, as he said about himself. Tower. When Andre was on, not last time, I think it was the time before, there were specific dates that I got from him on when certain aspects are going to be strongest against Trump. Well, one of them it's like April 23rd. And the other couple big ones were in July. I wonder if I've got that handy. My projects, let me look under astrology here. It was, yeah, I think it's here. Yes. Let me share. Excuse me. Sorry about that. All right, the Peep Mafia is going to step away. This is stuff, but these are notes I took when Andre was on time before last. So it's today. Jupiter-Neptune conjunction at 24 degrees Pisces is today. So that's going to be in conjunct his Venus, Saturn. But there are a couple of things here happening on happening in between the 22nd and 28th of July. So that'll be the next. All right. So if something doesn't come out today with Trump or tomorrow, yesterday, tomorrow, within just these couple of days of this Jupiter-Neptune conjunction, then there are going to be bigger things going on in July. So I made notes, and there they are. Okay. Empress, 5 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, and Star. That's a lot. America suffered because of Trump, because of his misvaluations, his alleged tax fraud, what he did financially, and this is major arcana for Temperance and cleaning out this well, this pond of scum, since they are scum pond. They are pond scum. They are pond scum. Yes. So clearing out this scummy pond. Can you tell I'm having trouble with the whole talking? Betty Harper says, I was really hoping for today. I hear you. But it's 1:17. Maybe something will come out later. At the end of July should be, well, end-ish. Between the 22nd and the 28th, especially toward the 27th, 28th, well, 25th, 28th. It should be pretty bad for Trump. So, oh, Selma, thank you. I believe so. I've got them over here. I'm making copies of the receipts, and when I wear them, I'm going to thank you and thank you. Flower saying, I'm trying to learn reading tarot cards. Any tips for a newbie? Yes. Honestly, start with a basic deck, like a Rider-Waite deck, and just start to associate specific keywords, just like 1 or 2 keywords with each card, because that's how you can start. Your knowledge of each card can start branching out from that, and you can start seeing how it's telling a story when you pick multiple cards. But also, ultimately you go with your gut. And if you're getting a sense that a reading is saying something and you're getting it very strongly, but the cards are saying something different, go with the strong feeling. Oh, yes. Aiden is also a good question for our live stream tonight. Tonight at 8 o'clock Central Time in the U.S., I will be over on the channel Aiden Learns Tarot. And hello, Aiden. And he's got some questions there, so we're gonna be talking there. So over on the channel Aiden, AIDEN, Learns Tarot. So at 8 o'clock, I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun. Okay. At 1:03:30. Where am I? Let me see, because I'm not going to get to all the questions today, I'm afraid. But I do want to make sure there are a couple I get to, and I want to make sure I get to a couple of Ukrainian Russia questions here. So if I don't get your question today, I'm going to move them over to tomorrow. So fear not. But let me see, 104. All right, Martin Winter had a question. So he said, it looks like Slovakia will deliver the MiG fighter jets to Ukraine. Will Putin attack Slovakia for it, even though they are a NATO country? Oh, dear. Is Putin stupid enough to actually attack a NATO country? Thank you, Moss. Thank you, Sherry. Slovakia. It's a victory card at 8 p.m. Central Time. I'll be on Ethan Learns Tarot. Three of Pentacles, World, Strength, Three of Wands, Fool. The world is working together. This is a card of planning, organizing, the world working together to try to quiet the beast. I usually get wands for the extremism on the far right. So Putin watching how things are moving around was coming from where? Fool, he's thinking he can do whatever he wants. Really dumb enough to attack a NATO country. When you already just had to consolidate your forces in eastern Ukraine because you were losing. Oh, thank you. Sarah's got the link for this evening in the chat. Thank you, Sarah. Have a great day, Linda. King of Cups. I'm missing a card. It feels like this is the middle. Really going to be that dim? No. He has delusion, all kind of delusions of grandeur. This is just a bully, and these are the people around him willing to go forward. But they know the judgment that would fall on their heads, and they know the military capabilities of NATO, and it almost feels like the people around him almost like sitting on him on the ground. It's like, no, we're not attacking NATO. No, nay. We're not attacking a NATO country. So all right. 108. Oh, these are nasty. This is nasty energy. I'm gonna need some real peeps after this. I can't actually eat peeps. I'm gonna need some chocolate. I do have a bar left of some vegan chocolate. Oh, it's so good. It's by Whey. No way. No, WHEY. It's their peppermint bark. Whew. It's a little chocolate bar. It's just a little chocolate bar, but it's got little pieces of candy cane in it. But it has a texture like a crunch bar. So good. Expensive, but then again, a lot of my food is. So. Katie Arbuckle. There. I often go to Google, and if you just type in list of NATO countries, there are good resources, so you can see exactly who's in it, and who's in NATO and who's not. Because I don't know them all off the top of my head. Okay. Ick. Here we go. Both Jen, Glenn, and Cloudy Canary both were asking a similar question. Russian occupation forces used a poisonous substance of unknown origin against Ukrainian military and civilians in Mariupol. Will the U.S. and other countries send in troops now? Will Putin, Russia use even more poison gas in Ukraine after yesterday's? How will NATO react? All right, poison gases. War crimes, anybody? Poison gas against civilians. Okay. Great. All I just got was there is nothing Putin would not stoop to. Nothing. There's no bottom. There's no bottom. Okay. I'm definitely going to need some chocolate after this. No bottom. So, chemical weapons, huh? Sarah says, mentally waving the sage bump it at you. Where's that thing? There it is. Yes, I need to stick this in my hair. Here, I do this. Put this here. Yeah, this would work for now. There, put that beneath that. Clip this, make the front look ridiculous, but there. There. I have a sage stick in the back of my hair. Anyway. That's Ukraine. Help Ukraine. Help Ukraine. Those poor people. Page of Cups. 2 of Cups. 4 of Swords. 7 of Swords. Hierophant. This is theft. It can be being sneaky. But all right. I'm getting they have poisoned people. And of course they're lying about, oh no, we don't have that kind of weapon. Russian government has all kinds of nasty things. Is the West going to get involved? Or is chemical weapons, is that going to get the West more involved? Ten of Pentacles. 3 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 10 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. It doesn't have the effect that Putin wants. One, he has no conscience. He none, zero. He has no conscience. Let's just agree on that. But also, I wonder if he's running low on some other weapons. So it's like, all right, what's in the basement? Do we have any troll slayers who could grab that? If not, just let me know. I will go block that bot. Sorry about this, guys. Oh my gosh. Lullaby. We try not to keep some of those words. I try to keep some of those words. We try not to use them. Thank you, Electrostorm. Thank you. There are a couple of trigger words in what you just put in there, and I just saying. Just saying. Whew. All right. This is so icky. All right, 116. Oh, Dakiti. 116. Okay. Well, self-inflicted wound of Putin's. In response to their failed advancement in the war in Ukraine, Putin removed over 150 FSB and intelligence agents. Yikes. But by doing this, is he shooting himself in the foot? Is he gutting his own intelligence service, which is not good for your own side? So is Putin shooting himself in the foot? As opposed to shooting them in the foot, which he's probably done. Ugh. Yes, Electrostorm, removed or thrown out a window. Yes, you're going out the scenic view. Right, but Putin, you cesspool, are you just hurting yourself? He doesn't see it that way, of course. And there he has a lot more people, but it's not infinite. Heather Formosa is saying this is a stage that is typical for autocrats and dictators. The purge before the fall. Yes. Flower is saying those FSB are from a team he ran back in the 90s. Wow. Whew. 8 of wands. 4 of wands. 6 of cups. Justice. Knight of swords. Well, they might be people he used to know, but I wonder if there are going to be some trumped up charges. This is a distraction. Doing what he's doing here is a real distraction from what he should be doing. Getting caught up in his own, you betrayed me, you blah, blah, bloody, blah, blah. Insert paranoid ravings. Heather Formosa says, I think they're his scapegoats for his own failure. Oh, absolutely. So this is going to weaken you, Vlad. The priestess. Page of Cups, Knight of Swords, Chariot. Yeah, Just makes other people in the FSB more terrified, but he will turn on anybody, and this is not a shock to anyone. I'm not getting this being a surprise to anyone. Not really. There's no bottom with him. There's no, it just I mean, we're talking Mines of Moria here. It's just Putin, there's no depth to which he will not sink. He's Balrog all the way. Yeah. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Okay, and 120. I think I can do one more question. Oof. 120:45. Sure, let's do this. Sorry, it's noisy outside. Actually, it's more like 121. All right, so Russia has blocked GPS from satellites, including those used by private planes in Sweden and Finland. While those two countries rush to secure their NATO affiliation, is something more sinister in the works. Oh, thank you, Falma's Mama. Thank you. Oh, man. Russia has blocked GPS, satellite GPS in Sweden and Finland. Man. Oh, Flower, if you put your questions in before I go live, between like 11 and 12 Central Time in the US, the link to tomorrow's live stream is in the description box. Every Sunday, there are links to that week's live streams. Is a post. There's a post on social media and the community page every Sunday with that week's links. And gosh, I really don't like this energy in this reading. All right, Putin, you just blocked GPS, satellite GPS in Sweden and Finland. Excuse me. Oh, yoy. Ten of Swords. That's the fear of what could happen here. Okay. 5 of Wands. 4 of Cups. Page of Swords. Empress. Star. It's intimidating. He's not rushing to go invade Sweden and Finland right now, but he's making it clear that it's an option. He's they better refuse joining NATO. Putin's a bully. Thank you, Marby. Thank you. He's a bully. Causing stress. I think Sweden and Finland will be getting into NATO, but he's trying to intimidate them. It's also an opportunity to get to maybe get some clandestine stuff into the country. Because I don't believe for a minute that Russia's going to block satellite GPS of 2 entire countries and not use that as a cloak to also get some kind of spying devices or cells, sleeper cells, or all kind of stuff in there. Knight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Strength, and Nine of Swords. They're worried. I'm getting scrambling to try to get into NATO. That kind of on the ground, but like pulling yourself along quickly to try to cross the room to get into NATO, to get to safety or more safety. But I've got worry here, but I don't have is there NATO forces nearby? I don't have Putin invading. So all right, I am done. I am exhausted, but I will get some rest. Thank you. All right. Well, it is 1:42 p.m. here in Chicago right now. At 4 o'clock, I'll be over on the Book Art Media channel to do 4 creative sprints. You're always welcome. And then tonight at 8 o'clock, I'll be on Aiden Learns Tarot to talk about learning tarot, really. So it's going to be a good day. And it's been a good day because you've been here and I've been able to be here with you. So thank you. Definitely I'm going to go, I've got my little chocolate bar. I'm going to go eat some cocoa. Sounds good. And I hope your day, the rest of your day is just wonderful. I really do. All right. So hang in there and I will be right back here tomorrow. I'm here 365 days of the year. And tomorrow will be one of them. So take care. There are good days ahead. See you later.